Alright guys, yo, what up? So this video is basically following up my last video of my Captain America trailer review, and I've also seen that there's a Amazing Spider-Man extended Super Bowl trailer, so I'm going to do reaction to that. Now, of course, most people have seen my first Spider-Man reaction thing, and let me tell you something, I'm not looking forward to this film. Don't really care about, I thought this Spider-Man, I thought the first film was okay, wasn't as awful as I thought, but I didn't think it was actually great either. Don't like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I won't get over that. It doesn't matter how or whatever they do. I won't get over that fact. I just don't like him as Spider-Man. I think he's a good actor. I think he was great in Social Network, but I don't like him as Spider-Man. I think it's bad casting. So that right there is never going to change no matter what. Everything else, Emma Stone, I liked as Gwen Stacy, but other than that, I thought the first film was So, but here we have a new trailer for this, so I'm going to do a reaction for this video right now. Let's see.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm doing my laundry.
Last time you did it,
oh wow, this is 3 minutes.
Blue and red.
Because I was washing the American flag, my flag.
No one washes a flag.
Not
No
anymore.
one washes a flag.
All right, laundry, sheriff. You know what it is I love about being Spider-Man? Everything. Heads up, watch out! You okay?
You're Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. Costume gives it away, huh, Max?
How do you know my name?
Your badge. Oscorp.
Nobody knows my name. I'm a nobody.
Hey, lick that.
Get my eyes and ears out here.
I'll see you out there.
It must be pretty cool to have the whole world see you like that. The Amazing Spider-Man. I wish I was like him.
Those people in the front row cheering could have been less enthusiastic. That's some bad extras right there.
I wish I was like him. I do it myself.
What is that?
No sparkles!
You don't remember me?
Of course I remember you. You have my eyes and ears. What's your name again? Oh, I do. I know it. Don't tell me.
It's Max.
Is it Max?
Yes. How could you forget me? You lied to me.
No, I'm trying to help you. Let me help you. Peter Parker. Harry Osborn. You're gonna want to see us. Oscorp. Get you under surveillance. Why? Isn't that the question of the day? We have plans for you, Peter Parker.
What is all this?
The future. We literally can change the world.
Let's go catch a spider.
I really hate that they're using dubstep. It's seriously the most overused thing in everything at this point.
Nothing is what I thought it was.
This is bigger than you, Peter.
You wanted to be the hero. Now you gotta pay the price.
What happened to your face? It's filthy.
I was cleaning the chimney.
We have no chimney.
What?
You know, this film just feels so. I mean, I don't mind that it's This definitely is so insanely colorful. That's the one thing you can definitely tell about this, is this is just insanely colorful. It's not really a complaint, because my personal opinion, even though contrary to what I've heard people say about the first one, or what Spider-Man should be, Spider-Man's not a dark type of thing, and there's no reason for it to look gray and black like some people at one time believed. I'm like, you people definitely got the Dark Knight syndrome. Even though I love the Dark Knight, it's still my favorite comic book, but you people got the Dark Knight syndrome, and Spider-Man ain't like that. But this trailer, no, honestly, I mean, here's the thing. It looks cool. Things look cool. That's the thing about trailers, is things look cool in them. But does that mean that I'm excited for it? No. Just because things look good or look cool doesn't mean it's going to be great. I know a lot of people are jumping on board with this, with the whole Sinister Six thing, but I personally think Sony's they're getting way ahead of the game with that one. It seems like they're pushing themselves farther, but at this point, I mean, Avengers kind of showboated any company that owns any type of comic book. I mean, in all honesty, this is more of the fact that Marvel's doing great with their stuff, and Sony still owns the rights to Spider-Man, and there's no way in hell they're ever going to give them up. Let me just say that right now. To those who want the rights to go back to Marvel, me being included from Sony, let me personally say, I don't believe that will ever happen. I do not believe that they will ever get the rights back, because here's what will happen is, even when they're done with this series and the series stops, what will happen is it will disappear, and then they will just redo it again, right, so they don't have to give the rights back. And that will be the thing. It will just be like that forever, unless Disney and Marvel can find some loophole down the line where they can get the rights back. It will never happen. It's the same thing with X-Men. Fox will never let those rights go, ever. If they can keep them by just making movies, if they will make a shit movie just like to extend their time to keep them. It's never going to happen. So that, I'm just going to put that right there. Unfortunately, that's just never going to happen. Disney's never getting those rights back unless they can find a loophole down the road to get the rights back for Spider-Man. But yeah, this really doesn't interest me. Like I said, I really don't like this, like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I mean, I'll give the credit to one thing, is they're not at least repeating what the last Spider-Mans did. I give them credit for that, because a lot of films repeat what their predecessors did when they're trying to do reboots and stuff like that. But so I'll give this credit that at least this is a different villain, different villains. They're not just retreading over the old Spider-Man villains. I mean, it's not like we're just doing Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Venom again, even though essentially if they do a Sinister Six, you're going to see Doc Ock, you're going to see, it looks like Goblin in this, though I really don't believe that's the Green Goblin. I think that's, I don't think that's the Hobgoblin, because at least I don't think so, because technically the Hobgoblin came after the Green Goblin, but might be just a guy in the type of, feeling more like just somebody in the gear, in the glider. Just, I don't even know if they're called, I don't know if it's going to be called Green Goblin or Goblin. It just seems like a guy in the suit, a suit and glider, which essentially that suit and glider will probably become whoever becomes the Green Goblin. Norman Osborn being the fact. That's mainly probably what will happen with that. But yeah, I put it this way, for the last, I don't know how long, the first movie of summer I've always gone to, because it kicks off the summer in May, and I go to the midnight showing to kick off the summer rush. This is the first movie of May. Technically, Captain America comes out before it, but this is probably the first one that I honestly am not going to go see. I don't have really desire to see it. My buddy, who's a hardcore Marvel fan, who I would normally go to see if Marvel film it, that I didn't want to see because he wants to see it, so he would normally treat me to it. He's not interested in seeing it. I mean, put it this way, this guy's a die-hard Marvel person, follows everything, and he's more interested in seeing Guardians of the Galaxy than care about seeing Spider-Man 3. Amazing Spider-Man. I'm gonna end up seeing Guardians of the Galaxy, something I don't really, not too hyped and interested to see, mainly because he's gonna go see it, so I'm gonna end up seeing it with him. But yeah, I can't get into this I know there's people out there who think this looks great. That's fine with you. I personally, like I said, this is not my cup of tea. Of course, I expect the backlash again. I expect the idiots, the Marvel idiots, who once again will say I hate all Marvel films. That's why I don't want to see this. Being that my last video, I just said I can't wait for Captain America. But you know, with those type of people, you really can't go back and forth with them. Or most of the time, I just don't bother with those people. People just make idiot comments. So whatever. But yeah. So tell me what you think. Are you interested in seeing the Amazing Spider-Man 2? Personally, I'm not really interested in this entire Spider-Man trilogy. The only thing I would see with Spider-Man is probably if they make a Venom movie. I mean, not to say I'm not going to see this when it comes to video. I will actually see it sometime, but I just won't pay to see it in theaters. If somebody I know wants to go see it and ask me, hey, you want to go see Spider-Man? They want to treat me to it. I'm not going to pass them a free movie, but more than likely I will not see this until it actually comes the video into Blu-ray. Then that'll be the time when I get to see it. But yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Are you looking forward to it? Are you hyped for it? Leave the comments below, and let's see and I will have actually another video up because there's another trailer that I have to actually there's a TV spot trailer that I have to review right now, and you'll see what that is next, I guess. So see you in the next video.